Hey there, cat lovers! Ever found yourself wondering why your cat suddenly turns into a furry little rocket, zooming around the house like they're on a secret mission? Don't worry, you're not alone. Those random bursts of energy, aka the Zoomies, are one of the funniest and most puzzling things our cats do. In today's video, we're breaking down 10 surprising reasons why your cat gets the Zoomies. From hidden instincts to pure excitement, each reason gives you a peek into what's going on in that little feline brain. So, whether your cat's Zoomies happen in the middle of the night or right after dinner, stick around. By the end, you'll be a certified Zoomies expert, ready to decode your kitty's wildest moments. Let's dive in. Reason 1. Your cat may live indoors, snuggled up on cozy beds and spoiled with treats, but inside, they're still a little hunter. Wildcats have an instinctual need to stalk and chase their prey in short, intense bursts. Even though our domestic cats no longer need to hunt for food, those instincts remain. So, those sudden Zoomies? They're actually your cat's version of hunting practice, perfecting the quick reflexes and agility they'd need in the wild. Think of Zoomies as your cat's personal training sessions to stay sharp and agile. This instinct is so deep that when your cat sprints from one room to another, they're fulfilling their need to feel like a hunter, whether it's after a shadow on the wall or an invisible target. Reason 2. Now, have you ever noticed how your cat tends to zoom around right after a long nap? Cats are power nappers, and they sleep between 12 to 16 hours a day, storing energy like a tiny rechargeable battery. So, when they wake up, they're fully charged and ready to go. The Zoomies, in this case, are simply a way to release all that pent-up energy. Think of it this way: imagine if you'd been relaxing all day. After a while, you'd feel the urge to stretch, move around, and let out some energy. That's exactly what your cat is doing. So when you see them dash out of their favorite napping spot and start sprinting, remember, they're just unwinding from all those hours of snoozing. Reason 3. Unlike their wild relatives, who are constantly on the move, most indoor cats live a life of leisure. But their bodies still need exercise to stay fit, flexible, and strong. Zoomies are actually an essential part of your cat's self-care routine. This is your cat's version of cardio, where they work their muscles, joints, and reflexes, keeping themselves agile and healthy. Just like we go to the gym or take a jog to keep fit, cats use these high-speed sprints as a way to stay in top shape. It's their personal fitness routine, so the next time your cat does a little workout around the house, think of it as their very own spin class. Reason 4. Alright, here's one that might surprise you. Have you ever noticed your cat zooming around like a whirlwind right after using the litter box? This is what many cat owners affectionately call the litter box victory lap. There are a few theories about why cats do this. One theory is that it's a survival instinct from their wild ancestors, who had to quickly leave any area where they left a scent to avoid attracting predators. Another idea is that cats feel a sense of relief and cleanliness, sparking a burst of excitement and energy. So, whether it's pure joy or instinct, this is one of the most amusing and unique reasons behind the Zoomies. Reason 5. Have you ever noticed that the Zoomies seem to strike more frequently in the evening? Well, there's actually a scientific reason for that. Cats are crepuscular animals, meaning they're naturally more active at dawn and dusk. These are prime hours for cats, because in the wild, that's when they would hunt. So while we're settling in for the night, your cat is just getting into their groove. Their instincts tell them it's time to hunt, explore, and play. The result? Those midnight Zoomies that echo through the house. It's just their way of saying, hey, it's party time. Reason 6. Ever notice your cat seemingly chasing something that you can't see? Cats have ultra-sensitive senses, especially when it comes to detecting tiny movements, sounds, and even light flickers. Sometimes, their zoomies are triggered by something as small as a dust particle floating through a beam of sunlight or a shadow passing by. What seems invisible or trivial to us can be a big deal to a cat. Their heightened senses make them aware of things we'd never even notice, leading them to zoom around as they chase these invisible stimuli. So, if you see your cat suddenly take off as if they're on a mission, they might just be pursuing something only they can see. Reason 7. Sometimes, zoomies are simply a sign of happiness. Cats have various ways of expressing joy, and zoomies are one of them. When they feel safe, comfortable, and content in their home, they can let loose and play. Zoomies become a way for them to celebrate life. If your cat zooms around with a little spark of joy in their eyes, take it as a sign that they're feeling great in their environment. They're happy, they're loved, and they're letting you know with every joyful dash around the house. This is their way of celebrating life's little pleasures. Reason 8. Believe it or not, your cat might be using zoomies to get your attention. Cats are masters at body language, and if they want you to watch them or play, a sudden zoomie session is a sure way to make you look their way. Cats often notice that we smile, laugh, or pay extra attention when they act goofy. So when they zoom past you, they might be saying, "Hey, look at me!" Respond with a toy or some playtime, and they'll know they've got your attention. It's a bonding moment in disguise. Reason 9. Cats can be sensitive to changes or stress, and sometimes zoomies are a way for them to release that tension. Loud noises, changes in their environment, or unfamiliar faces can make them feel uneasy. A quick burst of running around helps them shake off those uncomfortable feelings. It's similar to how we might go for a run or a walk to clear our minds. For a cat, those zoomies are a stress relief session, a way to reset and calm down. So, if you notice your cat zooming after a big event, they might just be shaking off the nerves. Reason 10. Finally, there's the post-bath zoomies. If you've ever had to bathe your cat, you've probably seen them dash around right after, trying to shake off the water and get their coat feeling normal again. To a cat, getting wet can feel strange and uncomfortable, so the zoomies are their way of drying off and shaking out that weird sensation. It's a little escape from that dreaded water, combined with the need to groom and fluff themselves up again. It's as if they're saying, "No more baths, please.